Good morning, Reedy High School, and welcome to Open Den News.
Good morning, Lions, and welcome back to another episode of Open Den News. I'm Grace Housewright.
And I'm Abby Dickens. The Frisco Police Department has a new crime app that is open to the public. Let's go to Luke for more on how Frisco cops are making our town safer.
The Frisco Police Department released a new crime app, an application that displays crime reports. Let's see how it works and how it could benefit you.
So basically, I have it pulled up right here. We put different crimes, or we put the crimes in there, but they're categorized by topic. In other words, property crime, crimes against persons, and the other types of crimes that we have.
The crime map not only categorizes by topic, but also shows crime trends in both residential and commercial areas. The only thing it does not show is the addresses of the reports, opting instead for block numbers. This is all in pursuit to help our community.
So it's really for the benefit of the citizens, so that the citizens can kind of see what's going on in the city. They can report things to us. The map is updated nightly and gives them a way to access everything that we're doing that's available to them information-wise.
The police department is eager to implement technology aiming to benefit Frisco citizens. Community Impact newspaper quoted Deputy Chief Jason Jenkins, who said, "The Frisco Police Department is committed to using technology as another layer of transparency, public access, and community engagement with our citizens and business owners." Other cities have also looked at a crime map and perhaps have thought about how to utilize similar technology.
All the feedback that we've received from other cities around the North Texas area has been very encouraging. There's other agencies across the United States that are already doing stuff like this. There's a lot that aren't. So if they can look at our crime map, and maybe it'll help them develop something.
Hopefully this new map will improve the lives of people in Frisco and keep us safe. If you would like to access the map, go to www.friscopd.com/crime. For Open Den, I'm Luke Morgan.
Speaking of police, let's go to Berkeley for another episode of Cops Corner and how calling a non-emergency number can help you.
"911 is used around the country for a person to notify their police department in the event of emergency.
There are multiple ways besides 911 that you can contact the police department.
You can also call 972-292-6010 if it's a non-emergency. You can use tip 411, which basically is an anonymous tip line. So if you wanted to leave an anonymous tip, you would text Frisco PD and your tip to 847-411. So they all go to the same dispatch center. It's hard to define what an emergency is because different people have different takes on it. So what I think is an emergency, you may not think is an emergency. So basically it's up to the person calling whether they determine it's an emergency or not, but they go to the same call center.
For Open Den, I'm Berkeley Parton.
Coming up next, we will show you how the PGA will help Frisco get on the map. We'll be back after these short messages.
Attention, all students who will be testing for English 1 and English 2 for the EOC this year. This will be a 5-hour test, so make sure you have a meal ready to go. All testing students will stay in the testing room until the end of third period, and lunch will be eaten in the testing room. Students taking the English 1 EOC on Tuesday, April 9th, and the English 2 EOC on Thursday, April 11th will be required to bring a sack lunch from home or order a sack lunch from the Reedy High School cafeteria. Students will not be permitted to visit the cafeteria on these dates. Your lunch account will be charged if you choose to order through the cafeteria, and students with free or reduced lunch will be charged accordingly. Also, no outside food deliveries are allowed at Reedy High School.
Welcome back. Although we just showed the PSA on the EOC lunch information, we just want to remind students taking the ELA 1 EOC on Tuesday, April 9th and the ELA 2 EOC on Thursday, April 11th will be required to bring a sack lunch from home or order a sack lunch from the cafeteria. You will not be able to visit the cafeteria on those dates, so please plan for the ELA EOCs. Outside food deliveries are not allowed.
The Professional Golfers Association is moving their headquarters to Frisco. Let's go to guest reporter Keaton for more about the PGA.
PGA is partnering with Frisco ISD to help build a 9-hole practice course that the students can practice on.
So my name is Jeff Kendrick, and I'm a PGA golf professional and oversee operations for 17 clubs all over the country. So the PGA headquarters coming to Frisco is a really cool thing. It's going to be huge for the school district. The kids are going to have, I think, a dedicated area on the practice range, and then the short course, which is going to be 9 short holes, will just be a great place for them to get out and practice, like they're on the real golf course. So economic impact for the city of Frisco, I mean, it's really hard to calculate, but from what I'm hearing, a PGA championship impacts about $110 million just from that 1 week to the cities that have hosted it. And then projections are like $2 billion to the city of Frisco over the first 10 years that it's open.
By the summer of 2022, the PGA headquarters will be open and students will be able to practice on it. I'm Keaton Rainey, guest reporter for Open Den News.
This will really help the Frisco ISD golf programs too. Let's see what is happening this week at Reedy in Sports.
Today we started off the week with a golf tournament at Bridges Golf Club, and this will continue through Thursday. Also, we have a JV Blue baseball game here at Frisco High at 5. At 5:30, our JV softball plays at Lone Star at 7:15. Our softball plays against Lone Star here at Reedy. Also, tonight we have an aviation dual credit meeting at 6:30. This meeting will discuss the new aviation class at the CTE Center. Tomorrow, tennis has District 9 preliminaries beginning at 8 in the morning here at Reedy. These matches will continue through Friday. At 4:30, JV Green baseball plays against Frisco at Frisco High. Then at 7:30, our varsity plays against Frisco.
On Wednesday, we have a track and field District 9-5A meet at Memorial beginning at 5 p.m. On Thursday, we have an orchestra concert here at Reedy at 6 p.m. The district track meet will continue on Thursday at Memorial. Next, we run down the rest of this week's events. Be back in 30 seconds.
The Frisco ISD Sports website is an easy way to access sports information and more. Just search friscoisdsports.com into Google. Learn more about Reedy Sports and other schools, as well as their news, broadcasts, and schedules. Once you enter the Reedy tab, you can view their sports, news, and get more information about events and standings. There is also information for students and parents, as well as staff directory.
Every year we're just straight from my brothers in the legislature. Only 18 years and I'm voting for the government. Got my license now and I'm going for the primaries. Got my ID now and I'm going to the post office. All I want to do is vote, 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 vote.
Welcome back. On Friday, we have a JV Green baseball game here at 4:30 p.m. against Frisco, followed by a varsity that begins at 7:30. Then JV Blue also plays at 5 p.m. against Frisco at Frisco High. Beginning at 5:30, our JV softball team plays at Centennial, followed by our varsity team at 7:30. Lastly, on Saturday at 2 p.m., baseball has a district game against Heritage at Heritage High. And finally, we have senior prom at 8 p.m. at the Omni Hotel in Frisco. Let's take a break. We'll be back soon.
Prom 2019 is coming fast. We are having it at the Omni Hotel in Frisco, Texas on April 6th from 8 to 11 p.m. Students can leave at any time, but they won't be allowed re-entry. You must attend before 9:30 p.m. or you won't be allowed entrance. The theme will be Black and White Affair. Ticket sales will be March 7th through April 3rd during all lunches. Students can also purchase tickets with Miss Aldana in the front office. Tickets will be $90 per person, cash or check only. For dress code information, waivers to bring someone from outside of Reedy, and for more information about prom, visit the Reedy High School website, open resources, and then click RHS Senior Information.
Welcome back. April 12th into the 5th 6 weeks, so get those grades in reading.
Saturday, April 13th, FISC will host its first ever Family Wellness Festival. This event is free for students, parents, and employees and is at Independence High beginning at 10 in the morning. The goal is to promote the whole child through a family event that raises awareness to vendors in the community that can support all parts of the whole child. Students and families will have the opportunity to run or walk laps for their elementary PE programs, participate in live fitness demos, and complete a passport to wellness to be entered in door prizes.
For more information on anything you've seen today on our newscast, check out the website at opendin.org. We also have some great stories on our online newspaper. That's all for us for today. I'm Grace Housewright.
And I'm Abby Dickens. Have a great week, Lions!